But anyway, it's a beautiful morning. Tomorrow it is supposed to snow, so it's like 80 degrees today. It's going to be 80 literally. And then tomorrow there's going to be a bunch of snow, it appears. So we're going to see how that checks out. All right, I'm just about to go for a run from 80 degrees to this. It's cold. It is Tuesday, magical Tuesday, and it's a beautiful morning here in Colorado. Seasons are kind of changing right now, of course. We're right in that time frame, and the colors are changing on the trees, and it's definitely getting a little bit cooler. So it's beautiful, beautiful time of year. I'm a huge fan of it. Not necessarily quite as ecstatic about winter, but I definitely love the spring, summer, and the fall, and of course the winter makes us appreciate it all. You like what I did there? Yes, I'm a poet. Or a rapper, you know. I'm gonna go with rapper. But anyway, what is new? Took like a afternoon off on Sunday because went down to the Performing Arts Complex and checked out Miss Saigon, and that was such a wonderful performance. Just watching the incredible talent there, it made me kind of miss harkening back, you know, to the days in high school when I did performing arts stuff and theater and all of that. Really, really, really loved it. I truly think I probably more enjoy sort of being in a production like that than even watching it. So anyway, but it was absolutely incredible. And as I was watching this whole thing unfold, I'm just thinking, gosh, you know, for these people, there's so much that they have to go through, these performers and the people that really make it at that level. There's a ton of people that audition for those roles, and of course very few people are going to make it through. And you know, you could look at that, I guess, as unfair, like everybody should get a part. You know, there's lots of people that work really hard and try really hard, and I'm just like, no, this isn't, like, that's not freaking reality, you know. This ain't utopia. So what actually has to happen is a meritocracy based on what you can offer to a role like that, and that's why it's so inspiring to me, the people that make it at that level, because the sacrifices and all the disappointments that they really had to go through to earn it and to get there. There's not that many people that are just so wildly talented that they don't really have to work very hard. The best of the best, yes, they're incredibly talented, but they worked, you know, very hard to, you know, get the lead role in a Broadway play. And I'm just so happy for the people that you see up there making their dreams come true. You know who else I'm happy for? The people who had their dreams destroyed. So let me qualify this a little bit. There's a lot of people that came and auditioned and maybe made callbacks for that, but they didn't get the role. And I'm happy for those people. You know why? Because the warriors are the ones that are going to rise up, and they're going to reflect, and they're going to say, you know what, I didn't make it. What do I need to do different? Where am I missing it? You know, I've been pushing hard, doing everything that I know how to do, but I've got to find a different angle. What is that inroad? And the people that are warriors are going to figure that out. You know, even if they don't, you know, realize their dream on Broadway or whatever, they are going to absolutely, if they push through that, learn things about themselves and become stronger, and it's absolutely going to positively impact their lives and the lives of the people around them if they keep the right attitude about it as they're going through it and don't act like a victim. And you know, it's just such an incredible opportunity. Every time I've been really behind, whether that's in business, whether when I've been underestimated, I love that stuff. I absolutely love it. Other people might, you know, and it's, yeah, of course it's disappointing at times. It can be frustrating. We all encounter that, but it's like, what happens right after that? And what you want to condition yourself to do, I would suggest is right after that, you find the fire inside and you turn that stuff to your advantage, and you start asking yourself the hard questions like, what am I not doing? How can I really, really take this to the next level? How can I serve more people? How can I do it better? How can I improve my process? Who can I get in the hip pocket of that's going to be able to mentor me in whatever the field is that you're fired up for? Because again, every time I did make something, and I did that in many times in high school when I was auditioning for roles, and I didn't get the role that I wanted, but really, really pushing to get the role that I wanted made me become better at what I did. And sometimes the roles I ended up in absolutely were incredible roles, and I would have never had that experience if I had the lead role necessarily. And if you use everything to allow yourself to just get better and to sharpen your skills and to hone your mindset and your craft and your attitude and your perspective, you're gonna freaking win. And I must say, I'm so grateful we live in a country where, at least presently, we still have the opportunity to fail. This is the land of opportunity, not the land of guarantees. And that's the land that I want to live in. I don't want to live in a land where everything's handed to me, where it's guaranteed, or like just if you're a good person and you work hard. I want to be able to struggle and fight and fail, because when I have the opportunity to fail big, I got the opportunity to win big time, and I love that. And there's some obviously things right now, everybody's climbing a mountain. You're climbing mountains right now. And if you can look at things that way and just relish the fact when you're like, I'm an underdog right now, I'm underestimated, I am lacking in some skill sets, but you know what, if you've got that fire in the belly and that desire deep within, you also know that you are going to pull through, and somehow, some way, your time is coming, and it's going to be so sweet because you didn't cave and you didn't fold and you didn't give in. And even if you don't make it to the dream, and you don't get what you think you're owed, which if you're using that type of language should give you a hint anyway, you've got some other issues. But even if you don't get to where you really wanted to go and reach your dream, the person you're becoming in the process, again, this isn't new information, but I'm so passionate about it, because the person you become in the process and the character that you develop, that is the magic, that is the prize, that is where you can take pride in really who you've become and what you've overcome, and you can inspire other people if you're not whining and crying and acting like somebody owes you something. So that's just a little bit of a rant for a Tuesday morning. I got on a little bit of roll with that, but just my heart is for people to understand truly the greatness that is within, and those that are willing to dig their heels in, gut it out, stand strong, stand tall, and come through no matter what. When the dust settles, baby, you are going to be in a place where you can absolutely take pride. You may achieve your dream, you may not, but the person you become is incredible, is inspiring, and then you can reach down and help other people come up. And that's what it's all about, having a hand up to the people that are mentoring you, that are coaching you, that are inspiring you, and having one hand down to do the same for other people. So that's why we got two hands, guys, and I'm glad I have two hands so I can safely drive while I'm talking to you guys. Anyway, love you, appreciate you, and hope you have a beautiful week. It is Wednesday morning, and I was meeting up with somebody today at their house, and they had us down for the afternoon. I had us for the morning. So anyway, they're coming back from Home Depot to meet me. We got some wires crossed there, but anyway, it's a beautiful morning. Tomorrow it is supposed to snow, so it's like 80 degrees today. It's gonna be 80 literally, and then tomorrow there's gonna be a bunch of snow, it appears. So we're gonna see how that checks out. But anyway, just kind of doing my thing, got a bunch of work today, some exciting stuff going on, putting together for my one-on-one coaching, kind of very tight-knit group of people for Paragon. Only work with a handful of people there and have some exciting projects that I'm putting together. So anyway, that's where things are at. But look at this beautiful morning. This is pretty awesome. All right, I'm just about to go for a run from 80 degrees to this. It's cold. I am at the Fisk Planetarium in Boulder and here to see the Mesmerica show. Should be pretty cool. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this for a while, so hey, we'll give it a shot. Just got out and it is now snowing and I don't have anything to get the snow off my car with. I'm outside the Gaia headquarters in Louisville and here for a Joe Dispenza seminar, weekend-long seminar, so it should be cool. I don't really know what to expect, but you know, gotta grow, gotta learn new things, so that's why I'm here. What's up, vlog? It is Saturday. Hope you're doing awesome. I just wrapped up a swim and a workout, dialed things back today a little bit because I had lower energy the past few days, and then last evening kind of got some sniffles and was experiencing that, which is about as close to sick as I get. So I'm definitely in a good position now because I'm on the total upside and feeling a lot better, but I want to give my body extra time to kind of recover from things. Anyway, this last week has been quite interesting. Don't know if you've ever been here to a place like this, but like nothing was working. Nothing was coming together. All the work that I was putting in, I was staying steady, staying on task. I've been steady, and it was like nothing on the outside of my world would seem to indicate that I had been doing jack squat. And if you're in that place, I just want to encourage you to keep perspective on it. Recognize that this kind of stuff is cyclical, that it can be, something that sort of tests your mettle, if you will. But you definitely want, here's the thing. There's so much going right at any given time that the things that are going wrong can really cloud our perspective. And I would just encourage you to encourage yourself, right? With the truths that you learn, the fact that, universe, God, however you want to think about it, is conspiring in your favor and working things together for your good. And so just relax. If you are staying steady and your process is right, that is 1,000 times better than having results pop up in the world, but your process is broken, because that's going to catch up with you. Just like having great process in place for whatever your mission is, whatever you're looking to accomplish and achieve, wherever you're headed in the future. If you're doing the right thing, if you're being a good person, if you're focusing on things like appreciation and gratitude, even in those moments where everything tells you to feel bad for yourself, if you can go out and you can have that gratitude and do things like serve other people when that might be the last thing that you feel like doing because you just want to focus on yourself. But if you'll get your focus back on others and love and serve them, it's amazing what can happen. And you know, in those times when things aren't quite going right for you, maybe you go make things work a little better for somebody else that you care about and love, or maybe even somebody that you don't know at all. So that's my encouragement to you. Keep the faith, hang in there. It'll pass, and when you come to the other side, you'll be proud of how you walked through it. All right, that's what I got. I got to run. You guys have an awesome day.